What's up, everyone? I'm back making videos now and thought I would try this voiceover thing. So today was plyos, and as you can see here, 3 sets of 10 single leg hurdle hops. I don't have hurdles, so I was just kind of mimicking the motion. Really trying to, with these, I was really trying to like attack the ground. So I was trying to also keep my ground contacts relatively short. But because of that on the first set, I was thinking of that too much and kind of bringing my foot up too quickly, and so I wasn't kind of fully extending with that leg that was hitting the ground. So on my next 2 sets, I was trying to kind of get a good blend of quick ground contacts, but also fully extending that leg. So next was 8 sets of 15 hops right and left. I'll have to send this off to Isaiah and John just to make sure I'm doing them correctly, but this is kind of what I assumed they were. So trying to be springy off both legs, not necessarily attacking the ground super hard, just trying to be light and springy on my feet, as well as, again, keeping ground contact short, but kind of still getting full extension through those legs. So a bit of an update on my training. The past about 3 to 4-ish months, I took a step back from kind of training really hard and focused on getting my groin and my shin splints healthy, because I've been having problems with groin pulls and whatnot. And then after I got all that healthy, I was really focusing on perfecting my technique for all my lifts, including jumps especially. So now I'm at a point in my training where I'm ready to start really pushing it again. I'm still kind of making technique tweaks, but that's going to probably be like a lifetime thing, really. So what I've done is, with Isaiah and John, we've set up about a 6-week kind of training camp. And after the 6 weeks, that's going to bring me right up to the time of dunk camp, because unfortunately I couldn't get to dunk camp. So what we're going to do is set up a full-on testing week where I test my Powerclean, squats, potentially back and front, and my jumps, maybe a few other things, not sure. So I'm going to really lock in and dial in for these 6 weeks, try and make it as perfect as I can, and then test all that and see where it's at. I'm hoping for about 5 to 10 kilos jumps in all the lifts. Alright, so now we're into the next training day. This is a strength day, or I mean it's a bit more than strength, but just to kind of generalize, it's a strength day. So here we're doing power clean 6 sets of 2. I recently taught myself how to hook grip, which really wasn't as bad as people make it out to be. It really actually wasn't painful at all if you kind of do it properly and get the technique right. And it really helps with keeping the arms nice and loose and not pulling with the arms, and relying on getting all the height from the bar through your hips and your legs, and then from there being able to really quickly drop under the bar. So rather than pulling the bar up to your shoulders, you basically try and jump the weight up in a sense, and then wherever the bar gets to, that's where you drop under. So back on the 6-week training camp that I'm doing, I'm going to be documenting as much of it as I can here on YouTube. So I'm basically making one video for each week. Not really filming warm-ups or anything, just all my working weight, because otherwise it'll be a super long video. I'm also happy to take suggestions of what people would kind of like to see from this. If people would prefer to see not as many, say, working sets and they do want to see some warm-ups, I can also do that. Alright, so now we're doing heavy box squats at roughly around parallel height. I'm doing slightly higher here. Here you can see I only do a set of 2 and I was meant to do 3 because I could feel my back giving out, so I dropped the weight down. Ended up doing a 3rd rep on 150 and then continued off the rest of the sets at 150. These workout videos are also going to be extremely raw. It's just going to be training clips and then me talking over it pretty much. Alright, now we've got 2 sets of 5 deadlifts up, so conventional deadlift up, and then RDL, the weight down. Only sitting at about 120 here, so these weren't too hard. I've just had lower back issues in the past, especially when I deadlift, so didn't want to push it too hard. So I'll just kind of slowly progress this. Alright, favorite day of the week, jump day. So as you can see in this first clip, I'm doing a few walkthroughs as I've been like walkthroughs before I actually jump, because I've been kind of changing up my technique a bit, which might go into a little in another video a little bit more. So I was doing this before every single jump, but I'm not going to include that in every clip because otherwise it would take too long, so just put it in this first one. So with these, you'll see me progressing from my first jump, so the first mark is set at 10-1, and in this session I progressed all the way up to touching 10-11. Had a few jumps close to 11, but didn't quite get it. So what I was doing in the past was setting it up so that the first mark was at 10-1, but I didn't think about the fact that as the Vertec goes up, so it's on a bit of a lean, and as it gets higher, it's actually leaning more. So each time I jump now, I have to adjust the Vertec to make sure each tab's at the right height, which means that my jumps in the past, I'm not entirely sure how accurate they were. All right, another lifting day. So here I was doing clean pulls. It was 5 sets of 3, but 3 top sets. Only recorded 1 because the gym was quite packed. And then after this, you'll see I go back home to do my pin squats, which are coming up. So these pin squats felt really good. Progressed to 2 sets at 130, 3 at 135, all for 3 reps. Really keen to see how hard I can push these and the box squats over the next few weeks. We've actually just been put back into lockdown here, so thankfully I've got everything I need in my home gym to do all the workouts. Plus, I can still go down to the park, so I can still do my plyos and my jump sessions, which is good. But yeah, you'll be seeing more of the home gym now. So this is pretty much the end of the video. You'll just see a few more sets of this and then it's done. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoy these videos over the next 6 weeks, and keen to see kind of where I'm at after these 6 weeks.